You call it like a modified rack pull because it's the same motion even though we're not using the rack, or like a quarter deadlift or something. I'll think of what I want to call it. But I've seen, there's a couple of us in here like to do them, and you see it in the Dorian Yates videos, he does them. It's like you're simulating a rack pull or the part of the deadlift that works the back and you're not using a rack. The advantage of that is, you see people, they'll stack a lot of plates on the rack pulls. I know I've talked about this before. They'll just slam the weight and ricochet it off the rack and they're not doing anything. With this, you actually have to slow down and stop it and then come up with it. And since there's nothing to lay the weight on, you have to control on the way down. You can't just drop down or else you'll throw your back out. Also don't need as much weight. So the main thing to do, well, to look out for, which is really hard to do, is to not turn this into a stiff leg deadlift. All you're doing, you can squat down a little bit like you're doing a deadlift, but you want to open the back up, push the chest out, shoulder blades back, lean back, get your lower back, upper back, everything involved. What some people do is, because it's not a full deadlift, they don't want to bend the legs at all and they keep them straight and they come down here and then come up. And the next thing you know, you're in a Romanian deadlift, stiff leg deadlift, whatever you want to call it. You could sink the chest and open the back up and just come up like that. That's fine if you have a really strong lower back. I kind of like to bend at the knees a little bit, bend and get at an angle, and then push my hips in, chest out and shoulders back like that. So, I mean, I don't keep them stiff, but I don't squat like this either. If I feel the hamstrings taking over too much, then I'll start bending the knee more when I go down. But you just want to be able to open that back up, sink the chest and open the back up, and then pull back and squeeze everything. So just coming forward enough to open everything up like that. I'll demonstrate. Step out from the rack. Like this. You're not even going down to knee level, just like right there. No, shoulders forward, chest sunk in, opening the back. Chest out, shoulders back, lean back, arch my lower back. So, it doesn't look like much, but if you exaggerate the shoulders going back and forth, the chest going in and out, and the lower back curving and arching, then you'll get it. If you have a bad lower back, you may want to not open it up as much. Just bring the shoulders forward and chest in and come back like that. You're just getting just enough angle to where you can feel the weight when you pull back like that. Because if you stand straight up and do it, you're not going to feel much. You got to bend down a little bit. Wear a belt when the weight gets heavy. Regardless of how it looks, make sure you feel it. If you're not feeling it in the back, then there's something off. You need to rewatch the video or try it again.